The eyes are the windows to your soul. Quote by William Shakespeare. Hi, this is Nita. Welcome to Nita's Niche, the place where you learn strategies to help you create a better life. This is part 2 video of body language reading. I decided to do part 2 and part 3 video because a lot of people seem to be interested in this topic. So let's start. First of all, you may not see someone's soul through their eyes, but eyes reveal thoughts and feelings most accurately than any other body language signal. You may wonder why. Because when we're looking at someone, we're looking at their face, and eyes are the strongest focal position. And also, pupils respond unconsciously to stimuli. They cannot be artificially manipulated. So if someone is looking at something favorable that makes them feel good and joyful and happy, like a mother who's watching her newborn, her pupils will dilate. But if we're looking at something unpleasant, and we feel hostile, angry, in a negative mood, our pupils constrict. So pupil dilation and constriction is beyond our control. So I can fake smile all day long. My pupils will let me know how I'm feeling. And that's why professional poker players wear sunglasses to hide their emotions over hands of cards. So through your eye contact, you can show dominance, you can show disapproval, approval. For example, showing dominance. If you notice, a dominant person, they are very comfortable maintaining eye contact because they're so sure of themselves. So when a dominant speaker, what they do is they watch their listener to make sure that they're paying attention to what they're saying. But when they are in the listener position, to convey their dominance, they reduce the amount of time they're looking at their listener. Almost like to say that I'm not going to flatter you or what you have to say. And then they immediately take the speaker role. But if a dominant person considers you as their foe and they're staring at you, which can be deeply threatening, and you really don't want to break eye contact and look downward because that's a sign of submission, and you want to stand up to them because they're being very bully-like. And bullies are all the same, whether it's school or work, they thrive on fear and intimidation. So you want to stand up to them. What you can do is you can look at them straight in the eye, you lower your eyelids. And if other people are around them, you can move your eyes slowly without blinking and then go back to the target. That shows to them that you are not about to relinquish your power, that you are not scared and you're there to stay. Very powerful, especially when it comes to bullies. It really gives them a strong message. Now, the second topic is, the opposite of eye contact is reasons why we avoid or break eye contact. And there are many reasons. One reason is we want to leave the encounter. So let's just say you're talking to someone and really you're feeling angry or scared for whatever reason. So instead of running away or fighting them, which wouldn't be appropriate, you kind of unconsciously immediately pull your eyes away. Because when people are uncomfortable, they make rapid and frequent eye movements. It's almost to indicate I don't want to be there, I just want to leave. That's one reason. It could be a sign of submission, why you're avoiding eye contact or breaking eye contact. It could be a way to avoid confrontation. It could be because the person has unpleasant feelings. So someone who is sad, embarrassed, ashamed, what they do is they deliberately look away. It could be part of the flirtation process. Girls know this very well. They would look at the guy who shows interest in them and withdraw their eye contact, look back, and this is to encourage them to go after them. So that's when it comes to eyes. Now, blinking, which is fascinating, and I really love this topic a lot because the main purpose of blinking is to keep your eye surface moist, healthy, and clean. And under normal conditions, we blink 6 to 8 blinks per minute. But under pressure, that blinking increases 4 to 6 times. So pressure causes rapid blinking. And people are pressured or feel pressure when they're stressed or when they're lying. And when people lie, their energy increases. And when they're trying to come up with an answer to a difficult question, their thinking speeds up. And because their thinking speeds up, they also blink a lot. But you have to be careful because con artists and professional liars are very well aware that these days people know a lot about body language, so they may purposely slow down their blinking just to confuse you. Yes, very important tip to remember. Now, when it comes to, now that's for people who blink more than normal. People who blink less than normal, it's usually a sign of indifference or a sign of hostility, or they're just bored. You lost their attention and they're looking at you like a zombie. Or it could be, or confidence. Confident people tend to blink less than normal or less than usual because not that they're staring at you, but they're just confident and they're maintaining, they can maintain eye contact for a longer time without blinking. Now that we talked about eyes and blinking, let's talk about lip reading. Because lip reading, we have muscles all over. We have over, under, around the corners, and the muscles work independent of each other, and they can pull and twist, and we can make all kinds of facial gestures with our lips. But when someone has tense lips, like that indicates tension. Tense lips means tension. The person is holding emotions back. When you have loose lips, like it could mean sad, relaxed, depressed. The person looks like they've given up. When someone is chewing on their lips, like they're chewing their lower lip or upper lip or lip to lip, that can indicate a couple of things. It could be a sign of anxiety. It could be self-restraint, like, I really don't want to say something that I might regret later. Or it could be they're feeling embarrassed or ashamed, so it's almost like they're holding on to something when they're chewing on their lip. And then we have pursed lips. Pursed lips, you know this very well. It's a sure sign of disapproval. So let's just say a family member is about to say something that you don't approve. So you like don't say it. And that's you're disagreeing. You're disapproving what they're about to say. So the lip reading, very important, but also this one, crossing our arms across our chest, is definitely a defensive stance. And basically means that, I'm a very inflexible person. Now, so someone might say, well, no, I just feel comfortable doing that. Yes, anytime a gesture matches your attitude or your feeling, you feel comfortable. But you may not be consciously aware that you're feeling self-protective or in a negative mood. Very important to remember. Anytime gestures correspond with your attitude, your feeling, it is comfortable, but this is definitely a defensive stance. Now, when you're doing this and you're gripping your arms with your hands, this is like I'm holding on for dear life because it's a sure sign of apprehension. And if you notice, people at the dental or medical office, when they're waiting, they're doing this. Kind of like, something bad is about to happen, I don't know, so I'm holding on for dear life. Now, if someone crosses their arms with their clenched fists, this is, I'm ready to fight, I'm hostile, I'm defensive, yeah, you don't want to mess with me. It's a sign of authority and control, and you might see cops do that, just to show that, hey, I'm the boss, I'm in charge here. And if someone is crossing their arms with their thumbs up, now that's two things. It could mean, it means apprehension, but also self-confidence. So apprehension is the crossing your arms, but the thumbs up indicates self-confidence. And last, but certainly not least, is if you notice, whenever we're feeling in a not such a good mood, we touch ourselves. Because when we were children, anytime we were stressed or distressed or upset, our parents or caretakers comforted us by holding us in their arms. But as an adult, when you're having those feelings, you can't just hug people. You can do that, but what you do is you touch yourself. Either you kind of stroke yourself, hold yourself, rub your neck. All this is an indication that you're comforting yourself. You're uncomfortable for whatever reason, and you're providing yourself comfort and self-protection. So this is it. This is part 2. Part 3 video will be about signs of detecting deception. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.